Hey everybody, this is Bugsy. Now, on Sakamura, what were we here to talk about? Oh. Oh, are we talking about the Mario movie right now? Or are we talking about the Sonic movie? Mario right now. Sonic is going to be later, though I am going to talk about what I'm afraid of, but okay. But with the Mario movie, I got one thing to say. Illumination making a Mario movie. What do I feel about that? And you know what? And you know what I feel about. You want to know what I feel about that, guys? You really want to know? Because I know some of you want to know because a lot of your favorite YouTubers have said it, so you want me to say it as well. I actually don't really have an opinion on it yet because we haven't seen anything yet. All of you guys are like, oh my god, Mario's gonna totally go belly up. Mario's gonna be this, that, and the third. We don't know what's going on right now. What I think is really dumb is that they think that we're gonna just be like we're just gonna be all like Nintendo Life and I hate everything and just say how stupid it is. We don't have anything to really look at to really say to really give us kind of a good picture in our heads. So me and Bugsy, like a lot of things, we're gonna wait until we actually see. We're gonna wait until we at least see a trailer or something to really hold our judgment. You know. So that's the truth. Anyways, Bugsy, since this video is kind of short because this is what this video is really going to consist of, just me and you saying we don't know, so we're going to wait. You want to tell the people a little story? What? I'm talking about what kind of a story? Story about two dudes, two former two former dudes of royalty, and the amount of stuff that they used to get into. Nah, I don't think anybody wants to hear that story. Eh, yeah. Those were the most fucked up times of our life. Of our lives, you know what I mean? Yeah, they were. But you know what, Ansakamara? What? I remember. I remember we wanted to experience every little thing. Yep. And we'd always get the brunt in and we'd always get the short stick on it every time. Ugh. No one will ever have our experiences. That's the thing of being a chaos lord. No one can ever know. Well, no one can ever know what flight feels like. Yeah, true. So, what else, man? I guess since we're sitting here, and I feel like we should probably talk a little bit more. What else do you want to talk about? Eh, let's just talk about this. We're worried about this. We're worried about the Sonic movie, but not for the fact that it's a Sonic movie and Sonic shouldn't have a movie and Sonic shouldn't have a story. Because obviously, you guys know more about Sonic having a story than we ever will. Because we don't read the comics. We don't see the actual potential in Sonic actually having a story. So you obviously know better than we do. Sorry, that was just a kind of a. I was putting a few people on blast that gave us that answer, both on our Tumblr and both mostly on our Ask FM. So basically, what we're trying to say is that you know, but we're worried not because Sonic didn't need a story. We've seen Sonic pull off stories. Yeah, basically yes, and you know it just irks me that none of you could even like, oh wait a minute, you guys saying the Sonic actually can do stories good? Maybe we should actually check out the comics and see what these people are talking about, and maybe form some sort of an understanding of how they feel. But yeah, people do the bare minimum. But you know, it would be a good story. What for the movie? What like let's have an origin story about Sonic. Like I would totally like if someone could find the old script. Like if someone can like use the Sonic Bible to make like an origin story for Sonic, and then have Sega admit that this is canon. Uh, they're not gonna do that. I know. Or here's the second option. Let's just go straight up. Let's just go straight up Sat AM. And I'm just saying they can find that old script that Ben Hurst had and just use the thing. You know, people say that oh Sonic isn't even that hard. Sonic isn't Sonic doesn't need a story. People don't play Sonic for serious stories, but people read the comics for serious stories. Like, none of you just want to sit. Like, I'm not talking about the people who read the comic. I'm talking about the people who don't want to. They hear us talk and they're like, "Well, I don't really care about the comic and blah 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 blah, but I'm still gonna sit here and listen to you guys talk." Personally, man, I we love the comic. We saw the potential of what Sonic could be if people actually gave a fuck. The thing about Sonic Force is there were good ideas, but they were just executed poorly. Sonic Adventure 1, solid. I don't care what anybody says. Sonic Adventure 2, also solid, even though it does have a few plot holes, but it's something that could totally work in a movie, and we just need the proper writer to seal those plot holes, or at least, close them. Yeah? Stuff like that. Endgame would make a perfect movie. Oh, you heard that from Kim Penders' Twitter? No, I mean, if we just did a few movies with Sonic and the Freedom Fighters, and we built that up, and then like the third or fourth movie would probably just be Endgame. Oh man, Endgame would be a perfect movie. But I know some people would fuck it up. Like, I know. Like, and you know how freaking Paramount is. They let Michael Bay do whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah, let me just make these Transformers hump. Let me make a little Transformer hump Megan Fox's leg. Let me just have Megan Fox in every. They have Megan Fox draped in front of a car. Because, yeah, that's what people want to see when they see a Transformers movie. Softcore porn. Oh, when they do the. Oh my god, if Michael Bay gets his fucking fingers in Sonic, how you gonna feel? I'm going to want to be like, I'm going to send a very angry letter towards Paramount, man. I'm like, let someone else produce, and let someone else direct. Y'all don't need Michael Bay's fingers in everything you do. Stop using him as a goddamn crutch, for Christ's sakes. I don't like Michael Bay, but I understand that a lot of people do work on those movies and and do their best. But I will always never like Michael Bay. And my cousin he's trying to make me understand about Michael Bay, but and then try to compare what we do like Michael Bay and stuff. How? And you and I don't get into fights pointless fights and make it look like they're bigger than they actually are. We don't get chicks to drape chicks in front of cars. Okay, maybe we don't drape chicks in front of cars like we used to. You had to let that one slip. What? I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just saying. Michael Bay said, "I don't. You guys can complain about it all you want. You're gonna go see it." me and you were like, me and you, Harima, and the rest of us were like, fuck you, Michael Bay. We ain't gonna go see it. We're gonna go watch us some other. We're gonna go watch us some freaking. We're gonna watch us some Killing Joke for an hour because at least the people who tried the Killing Joke made a more compelling story than you could ever possibly make. Something you can never truly have. Even though you're successful, you'll never have everybody unanimously like a story like Killing Joke. Well, that area likes Killing Joke. I know, but I'm just making a point. You know what else? I'm really worried that they. I mean, Paramount has this thing, or maybe that's just Michael Bay's thing. They're gonna have more emphasis on the human characters. I swear to God, if we see Chris Bugsy, I swear to God, I swear to God, just no, please, please, just if you're gonna have human characters, fine, but don't have them be the main focus. We came here for Sonic, like how me and Bugsy we were watching the first Ninja Turtles movie. We came for the Ninja Turtles, not for freaking Megan Fox and her stupid episode. Well, that April O'Neil in her stupid episode. I'm not trying to say Megan Fox is stupid, although I feel like she got black. I was like, no. Let's not perpetuate any fucking rumors. I'm just saying, why did she want to work for Michael Bay anyway after calling him Hitler and like why? If you were so
Because it gets her money.
yeah, but she makes a whole bunch of money still. It's not like
I mean, they're celebrities. They'll work with the enemy if it gets them more
yeah,
money.
eh.
Yes.
I I sort of
Money, money,
understand.
money, money.
I sort of understand that. I don't because because no one really likes working with Michael Bay. But oh, I mean, if you're really doing it to work with someone you hate, that's just dumb. Personally, though, I just hope they don't fuck with Sonic. I hope Michael Bay. I hope I don't see and
Oh
producing
yeah, major agent wouldn't let her get fired. Maybe
and
that's another good reason.
and producing Michael Bay are directing the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I mean, like,
Holy
don't you?
shit, that's an idea.
I just better not
Well,
see it, man. Paramount better not do it. Paramount better not do it. And I'm telling you, all of us fans, we need to say something about this because fuck this. Because fuck that shit. Because I am not gonna let them. I'm not gonna let Paramount ruin Sonic like they ruined the Transformers. I didn't even watch the second one. I didn't even watch the latest one, and the other one before that, I didn't even watch that one either. It was so like these movies are so unimpressive to me. I just go, fuck, I'm done. You know, you can have Transformers in our theory and lore and make it look cool, but you chose the one person. You chose the one person in his writing staff that probably couldn't write their way up a paper bag if they tried. Ugh. But I digress. Eh. I'm just hoping that the Sonic movie is good and we can actually enjoy it and it's not too dated. Like we better not see Sonic like quoting Sonic memes. I mean that's good for like the Twitter page and for Sonic Main and for Sonic Boom, but that's not good. That's not good for a movie. Okay, we need to take all the memes out of the movie because you know where memes belong in on the internet, not on a TV show, not on a movie, on the internet. And please, and folks, we want them to just work on the first movie before they start thinking about sequels. So we don't want things to be set up. So that way, if this movie doesn't work, we're not, you're not holding anybody who actually likes the movie on a cliffhanger. Because we Sonic fans
well,
hate.
sadly, that's how the movies work these days, honey. They're gonna do it anyway. And honestly, I'm still thinking about Michael paying that, and oh god, I'm thinking of '06 whenever I mix the two. I'm thinking of '06. That's what we're
Uh,
gonna get.
Can we not talk about '06? Bugsy's PTSD is gonna act up.
Oh, let's get some reality in here, people.
Oh God,
No.
Bugsy, 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 Bugsy. Don't think about it, okay? It never happened. We didn't play it, and we damn sure never played the DLC stuff. We didn't. Yeah, we didn't. Oh God, thank God. The only thing we played that was '06 was the PC thing, okay? Okay. Anything else you want to talk about that does not talk about the '06? Oh. Oh. Well, I wanted to talk about your whole living situation with like Equius, Aridin, Gamzee, and Monica. Well, how's that work? Well, Monica and Aridin have their own room together. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Gamzee and I still kind of hang out when everybody's in their room. Equius barely comes out of his. Like, not even to eat, because I think he has like a. I think he does still have his. He has his Lucis, and God knows how he got it because he won't tell me how. Why you want to know? Because I was thinking about giving Gamzee back. I was thinking of reviving his Lucis, but I don't know. Um, and you need to talk about. You need to tell Equius how did he do it. I think. Yeah. Well, I'll figure it out. Okay, explain to me why did Aridin want to stay with you? Because he saw how I helped Gamzee, and he wanted to see if I could help him too. And when I think about it, I sort of did, but I didn't help him the same way I helped Gamzee, overcome his rage. The thing about Aridin is all he ever really wanted was a friend and someone to actually listen to him. That's all it was. Equius, on the other hand, me and him are cool. Although people keep telling me, will you fill buckets with Aqueous? I'm not doing that shit. Okay? We we all live together and it's just weird and kind of nasty and perverted. Okay, I am not filling buckets with Equius. I am not filling buckets with Gamzee. And I am damn sure not filling buckets with freaking Aridin. Okay? Okay. What? Do people ask you that often? Oh, that's like Amaro. You have no idea. You live with freaking Stocking. You live with Stocking of all people. No one asks you. No one really asks you shit about. Well, I get a few messages about you, what you and Stocking do sexually, because people want to know about that shit. Um. Okay, to answer your question, folks, It's just normal. It's just normal bondage stuff, folks. Nothing you don't see on Pornhub. Okay. Nothing you don't see on Pornhub. It's nothing special or grand. It's just normal shit. so so eh, and you saw that video I did with Equius not too a few months back. It wasn't really that bad. I mean, Equius is good. Equius is cool. He's a little sweaty, but he's all right. He's a good pal to hang around with. Even though sometimes when I give him a hug, he wants a towel, which I'm like, ugh. I think you should just give him a handshake. I tried that too. But really, all you, But I asked them to build some robots for the house because honestly, with the fact that the fact that Dardarchus is a little cult is kind of probably watching our every moves. It's good to have some robots that are kind of magically blocked, so magic doesn't really work on them. Especially not that dark, sadistic cult magic that they do. Other than that, when I'm not doing these videos with you on Sakamaru, I'm usually in my lab, just kind of looking at old things, helping Sans and Gaster with their work mostly because they need my notes. How's that working for you? I never want to still be considered a scientist after everything I've done, but if I can do some good and actually help, if I can help my, if I can help Sans and Dad, I'll do it. I owe them that much. Me and Sans are brothers, and when I did have amnesia, Gaster did look after me. So, yeah, wanted to just kind of help them back. When they heard that, when Gaster heard that what happened, also the fact that I got my ass whooped by a bunch of Dardarchus's goons. Yeah, that happened, folks. He he said he looked at me and he just hugged me. He said, "Why would you do something so reckless?" Yeah, I told him he had one of my friends. I can just up and abandon them. So I took them. Trust me, they got more than what they gave me. My wing still kind of has a little creak in it from that fight. Can you still fly with it? Yeah, for the most part. For the most part. I had it in a had it in one of my little had it in one of those wing slings we used to make whenever our wings were broken. Ah, cool. But can you still move it? Yeah. Holy shit, you can still move it. Yeah. What about you? How are your I mean, you got your ass kicked too. Are you cool? Bugsy, one of my abilities is I heal fast. It's not like a healing factor. It's not like Deadpool or Wolverine's healing factor, but like certain fractures and various things that happen to me can be fixed easily. Anything too serious, I'm gonna have to actually need you to, heal me, since you do know how to do mage magic. I only know how to do white mage magic just because, when I was still working for Asgore, he taught me how to do it. You know, the monsters of the underground, they're my family too. I just feel like sometimes I kind of forget that. I think I forget because I sort of forget that they were my family too when I couldn't find you or her. And I forgot about them. And that's why I do those Flowing Sands videos because I just feel that, you know, that I miss Sands and the fact that I found out that Flowey's my kid, it just makes me think a lot more on that really. But other than that, Other than that, I'm doing pretty well. So, so Hara's still working on his manga? Manga or manga? What? Like, I just say manga. I say manga sometimes. Mm. You know what would be really cool right now? What? I hate when people say, like, whenever we're doing a video together, it's like, oh, Bugsy's talking to himself. Motherfucker, I'm real. Or, real enough. Even though, some of this video is, even though some of this video, you, even though you gotta understand, these videos are basically a part of a creative mind with a waking mind, if you understand that. Plus, plus, it's kind of a part of my channel, so I don't get why people don't understand that. No one reads their bio, man. No one reads their fucking about thing. It's just like, and the other people who watch our videos are like, hey, oh my god, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but this man is crazy. Ooh. I kind of get tired of it after a while. Me too. It'd be cool. Also, what if we could really make the mock-off movie sometime in the future? Be nice. Like if we ever wanted to really end the mock verse, yeah, I feel like that'd be a perfect way to end it. Eh, even if we do make the movie, it wouldn't be the end. I wouldn't want it to be that way. Besides, we're doing lore now, and I just feel like it's better that way. Yeah, yeah, you have a point. Also, I always kind of wondered about one thing. Do you think, do you think Har, do you think Har gets mad at us for leaving him out of these videos sometimes? Nah, knowing Har, he's too enthralled with his work. Have you seen him when he draws and when he's writing his manga? Have you seen him? He's like he's on that. He's like eh. He's just going with it, and even though he'll kind of move his hand wildly, it still makes good results. I guess that's why his publisher still keeps him around. But I do feel like when we all got back, when we all remembered who we all were, and we just kept dogging on Harima. I think we were too hard on him. I know, but we always kind of go, we always kind of fuck with him. It's just what we do. Yeah, but I really feel like, in the early days when he started to remember us and vice versa, I think we went too hard on him sometimes. You know. And now we got Zan back, and I don't know how you feel about that. Well, Dad would have wanted us. Dad would have wanted me and Zan to at least reconcile. The two of us have been fighting each other for so long, for so fucking long, about that something that we should have never been fighting over in the first place. It's because, yeah, it's because Dad made me the heir of the whole Kuro family. I'm king of the Chaos Lords, and I never wanted that. He did. Zan did. I never wanted it at all. I never did. And I guess that's why I ran away from my own people for as long as I did. And even though nowadays, since all the universe, like the our old universe and our new universe are now together. Yeah. Still, you need to tell me how that happened. A lot of resets and a lot of my own time aspect kicking in. I don't even really understand it myself. I used to be God tier, but you know, now I can only do a few time tricks every now and again. Not as powerful as I used to be, and I think that's because of my time aspect clashing with my chaotic aspect. You know, both things in a way intertwining with each other. So because your powers are intertwining, that's because you're not as power. That's why you're not as powerful. I always thought that was because the overseer kind of said you can't use all your powers. Well, it is that, but it's mostly because I have like my time aspect and my chaotic aspect are kind of like at war with each other inside. So that's why I can't use my powers to their full capabilities. Because remember, on Tokimar, I used to be able to warp reality, bend it to my will. Can't even do that anymore. Eh? Oh, Earl, I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call. I'm just gonna call him Mac from now on. I'm gonna call this dude Mac from now on because I don't want to say his name wrong, and I'm just gonna give him a nickname. It's easier for me. Ah, see. You know, we should totally do some more anime reviews. Well, I'm still watching Tenchi GXP just so I could review it because I'm not happy with my old review of it, and I just want to talk more about it. And I'm not really happy with my Warrior Gemini one because you know what happened. I had to read the wiki page of that one. Oh yeah, you did. I remember. You know, so I'm thinking, but Bugsy, does that mean you had to review OVA 3? No, but it does mean I had to review Tenchi in Tokyo. Oh, fucking Tenchi in Tokyo. I hated that. Oh, me too. Me too. You're supposed to fucking care about Sakuya, but Sakuya to me is not an actual character, but just an obstacle for everybody. And out of all the girls that he's been with, he cares about Sakuya. And then has a date with freaking Ryoko like it meant nothing. Which that pisses me off on a whole different level, and you know why. Knowing you, Bugsy, if you existed in that version of the universe, you would still go for Ryoko. Like if you were with Anne and you were totally, totally, but totally just you saw Ryoko leave, you would go in a heartbeat, man. But I don't want to talk about Rio. But those are feelings I don't want to really revisit. Makes me kind of seem kind of older than I actually am. Bugsy, we are both old though. I mean, when you really think about it. I mean, in Chaos Lord years, we're pretty old. And not just that, our souls are pretty old too. To be real. Yeah, but you know, yeah, but I don't want people to call me an old man or anything. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, you know. It is. Ugh. And you know, Bugsy, when we do, I could pencil you in for another appointment if you feel like it. Not Sakamaru, nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. You don't have to pencil me in for any appointments, but I do think that a certain green hedgehog would benefit from your help. Oh, Scourge? I can, yeah, I can help him out. Um, I feel like Scourge has abandonment issues and various things about him that I could actually explore. So, uh, so yeah. Does he want it though, or you just want him to do it for the video? I feel like it would help him, man. Sure. All the other patients I help, all the other patients I help are not really coming in because I don't know. No one's coming in to let me help them. So, yeah, I can do this for you. Anything else before we get out of here? One thing, I guys, when we do Saturday afternoon, I kind of want to do a tune, a Disney tune day for Facebook. But the thing is, I'm really worried that freaking Disney is gonna be like, you can't use our intellectual property even if you are using it for parody purposes and riffing on purposes. So as much as I would love to do like a Darkwing Duck and Chippendale and Gummy Bears and do this whole like Disney in the afternoon thing, I can't. It kind of sucks. It'd be nice to like, and even doing Goof Troop because I have so many things to say about Goof Troop and how good that show was. Also, I may just do a review of Tailspin. I do have the first season in my closet. Oh, you do? Yeah, we should totally watch it, man. Yeah, I've been thinking about that, man. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Also, man, since we got a certain other place where we watch all of our stuff, I was thinking, Timon and Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa. Me and Bugsy can relate with Timon and Pumbaa on a level. Because the thing about me and Bugsy is we've always been a duo. Like when you really think about it, we've always been a duo. We've always been in each other's plans and whatnot. It's just we love Timon and Pumbaa. We love all those freaking shows. Me and Bugsy even love Bonkers. God, I love Bonkers. I remember me. Okay. When we were little kids, before Kids TV became a real, well, Kids TV did become a thing, and they would show shit in the afternoon. I think this was back when they had Toon Disney, and Disney in the afternoon was on Toon Disney, and like when me and Bugsy and Har would come home from school, we'd basically fight over the remote because we'd do this on the weekdays too. Because the three of us would have to get up for school tomorrow, and we'd just be sitting because we all shared a room. And here's the fun thing. Here's the fun thing. We would we'd basically hit each other in the balls, and whoever was the last person standing would be the one that would watch their show. But we don't have to do it quick before the first show came on like Kids TV or like Toon Disney. So we had to do this real fast. So we'd just be like, 1, 2, 3, Mostly me and mostly it didn't matter if Bugsy or I won because we both wanted the same thing, and that was kind of sometimes it would be Kids TV and sometimes it would be Toon Disney, but in this instance it was Toon Disney for a reason. So we would just sit there. We just be like 1, 2, 3, and it was just then we just both try to kick Karim hard in the nuts, and he'd just go down. And we'd be like, "Yes, okay, turn to 69. Let's just do this." Oh, those are good times. Hey, Ann, you had any good stories like that? Ann, hello.
Yeah?
Do you have any stories like the one we just talked about?
I basically zoned out.
Eh, figures. Yeah, at least you didn't hear the other part, bro. Yeah.
Should I?
No. Anyways, but when it was, but okay, I got. Let me tell the other part of that story. Like on Saturdays, the thing about me and Bugsy and Har fighting over the remote on the weekends, Dad hated this. Dad hated us doing this. But the fact that we'd always like we couldn't settle it with rock paper scissors. We couldn't settle it with a game of checkers. It would always be us hitting each other in the balls. Like even on Saturdays, we'd be like, dude. Okay, like sometimes we'd have to switch because sometimes we'd want to watch. Bugsy would want to watch stuff from Kids WB sometimes for like an hour. I would want to watch stuff from Fox Kids, and Har would watch stuff from ABC's One Saturday Morning, and we'd all be fighting for. We'd all be fighting for just. We'd all be fighting for it. Like it would. Like this shit was real, guys. Always, always, guys. You don't even want to know just the amount of us kicking each other in the balls. It's a miracle how our testicles even function nowadays. Because me and Bugsy and Hart would hit each other so hard. We would hit each other so hard. One of us would pass out for a minute because the pain would be too immense. Oh man, oh man. But yeah. So who would win those? Mostly Har sometimes. Yeah, because there'd be like two like okay, because the way that would work, we'd watch recess for 2 solid weeks and then do the same then watch some stuff from Kids TV, but then go back to Fox Kids. But Harima had it, so if he won and he beat both of us in our little Rochambeau, he'd be able to watch one Saturday. Yeah, he'd be able to watch Disney's One Saturday Morning freaking for 2 weeks. We complied, and he won against us. And you're probably wondering, is that like the only time Harima has ever won anything against you two? And yeah, you'd be right. It's the only thing he's ever won against us. Oh boy. I don't think Annie has any of those kinds of stories where she had to fight over the remote with her brother. But me, but us three always did fight over the remote for some reason. Well, I mean, we never fought over the remote when it came to like Cartoon Fridays and the Aftertoon show. Yeah, because we were all on the same page with that one. Oh yeah, remember that? Remember that? I remember Bugsy and I would be so excited when we got off the bus. Har would Har usually walked home, and we'd be waiting outside for him. Like Har, come on, man, we've been waiting for you for like an hour. It usually took him an hour to get home, and me and Bugsy would just be like, Har, dude, let's go. Afternoon show is on. They're showing Pokemon. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, I can write a lot of stories, you know.
Yeah, but we're mostly talking about stories with the three of us. Us as me, 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 and Harima and Bugsy as siblings. So these are stories that actually did happen. I remember waiting for him outside. We were just be like, we were like, dude, we have no homework or nothing. We need, we need to seriously. We need to serious.
I'll be right back.
And I remember everybody would be just wondering why are we so excited. We'd be like, dude, it's Friday, or like most kids would go. Most kids would basically be doing stuff. Me and Bugsy and Har would just be like sitting there watching some stuff. because none of us could drive. None of us could drive, and we weren't really. This wasn't when we were teens because those stories are different. But when we were kids, and also we had this thing. All three of us had this thing, right? Where me, Har, and Bugsy would have to like wake each other up. Like if one of us missed our Saturday morning cartoons, the other would have to wake the other up. Bugsy, you were easy to wake up. Har is like the most hardest person to wake up. We both know this. I'd be like, Har, get up. We'd be like, Har, get up, come on, come on. Our cartoons are gonna be on. Come on, man. We're gonna get you up. We're gonna get you a bowl of cereal. Let's do this. Sometimes we'd be on the same page when it came to like watching stuff because we stopped rochambeauing each other for like 3 years because we really needed to stop doing that. We would have caused serious damage to ourselves, and that like after Har passed out the first time, we were just like nah. So yeah, we were more kind of unified. Like okay, we'd watch Pokemon, then we'd flip over to freaking Fox Kids, see what's on there, and we'd probably end things with a little Saturday with the little Disney's One Saturday Morning. But after they started showing Mickey's mouse tracks at the end, we were just like, fuck no. So that's when the three of us just started focusing mostly on Kids WB and basically Fox Kids, which became CW for kids, and then Fox Box, and then the 4 Kids, and we were just like, and that's what happened when we were teens, and we were like, oh my god, like Fox Box was a good idea, but when when we found out that One Piece was censored by 4 Kids, and so was Sonic X, we just hated it. That's why when me and Bugsy did that nah 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 goodbye 4 Kids, we were so happy that it was gone. And y'all can say, oh well 4 Kids was this and that, but dude, they raped One Piece, and I'm glad. Bugsy, do you even remember which part of One Piece are we even on now? I actually don't. Oh, Bugsy, you know what I think we should do? Marathon, marathon. But I want to do a marathon where we watch our old stuff. So let's call hard tonight. And like let's have this gigantic marathon. What do you say? Sounds good. We just been talking for like 47 minutes. Eh. Well, people keep complaining that we don't freaking interact with each other like we used to. Me and Bugsy are fucking busy dudes. If we're not working on videos, we're usually just stuck to our own devices. Bugsy has roommates. I have stocking and a freaking koala I gotta feed. And Har has his manga. So he doesn't really have time to hang out with us as he would like. So there's that. There's that. But I like doing these little videos where we're just sitting around talking. I kind of like this. Even though it may not be the most popular thing in the world, I still kind of like this. Yeah, me too, but I think we've been talking long enough, bro. Yeah, okay. We should do more of these. Because I don't know, someone would be interested in this, I feel. Mm-hmm. So we got a few more minutes, man. We gotta if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this on Facebook because old Mac and his girlfriend are kind of doing songs that are probably copyrighted, and it's better if we do it on Facebook where we won't get our copy our YouTube channel slapped with a strike. Yeah, true. Well, kids, I had fun talking to you guys about the old days. It just makes me remember that through all of our through all of me and Bugsy's hardships and various things that went on with the three of us, we did have good times. Even as kids, we had good times. We had the best times, actually. Yeah, we did. And even as adults, we still kind of watch our own shows together and watch the kind of shows that we missed because of various things. Because of various things that were going on in our lives at the time. So we do we do watch movies and stuff from time to time. But Harima's never like they're free and we had to be like Harima. We had to be like Harima. Hanai is getting his ass beat. You should come over. Gets him every time, guys. It gets him every time. Because, he hates Hanai, so we have to constantly say that to him. So, yeah, we'll see you guys later. Me and Bugsy are the Chaos Bros. And I don't know if you guys actually like this or not, but if you could give us a like, share this with your friends if you feel like sharing this video with them. And which one of us do you like better, Bugs or myself? Yeah. Do you like a little bit? Do you like a man that can turn into a ball and then sound like this? Or do you like Bugsy? Oh, I love how you just gonna sell me so short. Eh. And you say you don't have an ego. I don't. Yeah, whatever, bro. You may not have it. You may not have it. You may not have it the way you used to, but it's still there. It's still there. It's tiny, but it's there. Shut up, Murray. Let's go and get our Cathan started. Yes. Yes. I'll go get Har. All right. See you later. See you in a minute. See you in a minute, Bugsy. We're the Chaos Bros. Keep it chaotic because we will. Bye, guys.